Channel. I am officially just Nicole. If you are new here, we do faith, family, fun, and a whole lot of fashion. Please hit that subscribe button because I promise you are going to love it here. Today, we are having a very fun conversation. I just want to talk about like dressing for your body type. Like, no BBL required. Like, let's find out like how to dress for our own body type and make it look very flattering. So, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I did take some notes, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't put together a PowerPoint XL slideshow for you guys. So I'm gonna be like throwing in some pictures just to make it make sense. So the first thing that I would like to talk about is, sorry. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is, okay, so when dressing for your body type, I feel like the first thing that you need to do is take inventory. And literally what I mean by take inventory is, what do you have that's working for you, honey? Like, what do you have that's working for you? So just take a moment and think about like your favorite features on your body. Find something. If you cannot find that, you better find something. It can be a simple, girl. Women, we are way too hard on ourselves. Like, we are just way too hard on ourselves. So find something that is working for you. I have to use myself as an example because I'm the creator of this video. So one thing that I love about myself, I love myself. I love a lot of things about myself, but I feel like the main things that I have working for me is my eyes. Um, I do have a gorgeous face. Thank you. Thank the Lord. But if I had to, just pick some favorite parts of my body, one would be my eyes. I love my lips as well. I love my hips. That is like my favorite part, my hips. And I love, love, love my skin color. Like, I love my skin color. I feel like it's very complimentary to all colors. All colors look good on it, but I just love my skin color. So what I want you to do with that is kind of like think about like what you got working for you. And the key to dressing for your body type is literally to accentuate those features that are already working. Like, let's not focus on what we hate, because as women we do that so much, like especially moms and all of that. Like, focus on what you have working for you, like what works, what you love, and you want to insinuate that. So insinuate that and max it out is what I have. If you have eyes, like say you love your eyes like me, or if you have like different color eyes, or if you don't even have, it can be an eye shape, you can wear stuff that's complementary to your eyes. You can do like a fringe with your hair that is complementary to your eyes. If it's your face, give face. Let's say the body ain't really T, or you might be like super slim, whatever it is, but you got face. Give face, okay? And focus on the flow. And this is my example when I think of a girl. I'm not saying that this model doesn't have a body. First of all, as a quick disclaimer, I'm literally just pulling pictures off Pinterest. If you see yourself on here, hey girl, hey, okay? It's no shade or nothing like that. Like, I'm here for it. So I just wanted to give like a visual. Like, I'm a visual learner. I need to see what you're saying. So give face and kind of like focus on the flow. Like, good thing we are in a baggier culture where the clothes are a lot more baggier, as opposed to used to be like extremely tight and the body was the outfit. Now I feel like we are stepping into a new era where it's like we getting back to that, either you have it or you don't. And if you don't got it, it's okay, because you don't really have to have a big booty no more. So this is what I think of, like, just give flow, but give face at all times. And just focus on the flow. Be fly, choose colors, choose textures, choose shape, but give face. Let the face be the main attraction. Next topic. Okay, so we did face, we did eyes. So the next thing we getting into hair. Like, let's say you wanted a girlies and your hair be laid. I'm talking about that girl who always got her hair done and always look good. Baby, give hair, okay? If I ain't gonna say if hair is all you got, but if hair is like one of your strengths, give hair every single time. I feel like I'm so loud because I'm so excited, but give hair every single time. And when I thought about hair, I thought about this post that I had saved on my Instagram, and I'm like, her cut was tea. Look at this. Chef's kiss beautiful. But like if you like one of if you are a hair girly, because a lot of people there's like people who okay, so like me, my hair stays dead, but you got girls who hair be done. Okay, like it be done, laid, not a piece out of place. Okay, them is the girls I'm talking to. Come to the front. Okay, if you have hair, baby, give hair. Do you hear me? Let the hair be the main. Let the hair be the main attraction. Like there's two people that I follow. Um, One is actually a guy. His name is Geo's Wave. This man has beautiful hair, and it's just like a blessing from God. And it don't gotta be a real hair. I'm just talking about, but his hair is his vice. Like, and it's another girl I follow. Her name is Lockpunzel on TikTok. When I say she has the most beautiful locks I have ever seen in my life, I'm gonna try to insert a picture of it until if I don't, I'm sorry. But Lockpunzel, she has the most beautiful hair. Her locks are so long and healthy, and every time she pops up on my timeline, I just stop and just watch her hair. Like it's literally freaking beautiful, outstanding. Like whatever you have working for you, ladies, use it to your advantage. Okay. My next thing is now I'm gonna get into body parts, but not sexual. So just stay with me, okay? So like, let's say you're a top heavier girl. I'm not. I would like a more of a top though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't get any work though, but I definitely I don't mind a heavier top, okay? But if you have like a heavier top and let's say a smaller frame, right? Now sometimes like God, I'm like Lord now. You know her boobs was way too big. You know, I don't know. God be sending you down to humble you a little bit. But I'm just saying, like, if you are like a top heavier girl, here are some examples of not necessarily these tops, but play with wearing fun tops. Like, let your top be your statement, like, and be simple on the bottom, but focus your fashion like in your top. Get the fly top, get the fur, get the cutout because you can. You know, not too much, but like focus on the prints, focus on the shapes, focus on the color. Like, let your top be the main attraction. Like, if boobs is what you got working, like insinuate that part because when somebody sees you, their attention is going to go to your top, and not it's in a sexual way. I'm just saying, like, use what you have that's working for you. It doesn't have to be split and ripped everywhere, but just like a fly top. Keep it simple on the bottom. Period. And then my next one is waist. So, okay, and then the top part, that's that triangular shape. I'll insert a picture right here. Just focus on maximizing that area because it shifts the focal point. The next one that I want to talk about is the waistline. So let's say you built like a figure eight. Okay. Today, I feel like I'm getting figure eight. But sometimes I get paired. If I'm swollen, which I feel like usually I record when I'm swollen. And I just again got to a point where I'm like, I don't even care. Like, it is what it is. Sometimes to get paired, but today I feel like it's giving figure eight. And I'll show y'all in a minute what it's giving. But if you have figure eight, then you have the ideal shape because you can pretty much wear anything. But like me, I feel like I definitely have the coldest shape. However, I have the shape where it's like, okay, my boobs, they're a regular size. I feel like not too big, not too small, just kind of like right in the middle. So I feel like I have that part. My waist is naturally smaller. So I have the boobs, the waist, and then the hips, right? But I feel like my body comes down and I don't have the calves, right? That like pop out. So for me, my problem is when it comes to bottom is I thrive in a mini skirt. So like not too short, but something above my knee, or a maxi skirt, something that goes all the way down to the floor. A midi skirt that stops right below the knees. I feel like for me, it distorts my image because I don't have the calves to pop out. My ankles are a lot smaller than the rest of my body. So I feel like I don't give that, you know, pop because I ain't got the calves like that. So I always either thrive in a mini skirt, not real short, but definitely above my knee, and a maxi. It's got to hit the floor. It's like no in between for me because if not, I feel like it distorts the way that I look. And I'll insert a picture where I had on a or a video where I had on a maxi skirt, and it was, the dress was beautiful and everything, but midi is just not where I thrive at. But I know that because I dress for my body type. So I just try to get what works for me, either above the knee or all the way down to the ground. It's either or. It's no in between with me. when it comes to that. So I wanted to paint the picture of like a top heavier girl and try to like, you know, give some context to where somebody got it right. And I'm going to choose Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club. So I have been following her, and since I am a fashionista, because I've always loved fashion. Um, she is a top heavier girl, but I feel like she's one of the girls who has gotten it right. So I don't know if sis has gotten a stylist or what, but I feel like she is dressing for her body type, and I love it. So I pulled out some pictures, and the first one that I want to talk about is, where you at? Okay, so this one. She has on this like baby doll flare button up dress, right? She's top heavy, and her frame is very, very small at the bottom. But she added that flare, right? So it gives the illusion that there's hips there. And not saying that she was trying to go for hips, but it gives the illusion of balance, is what I'm talking about. It balances out the look, and I love the way she did that. So, first one is this white dress that I want to talk about. Super, she's very petite, like super petite. But I feel like I love that look because I feel like the look is balanced. It doesn't really give body, it just gives style. Like that dress is fire. The next one is my girl. She has very, very small ankles as well, but she is top heavier. But her bottom, because her bottom is very petite, they gave some flare around her legs, like added some texture, added some puff, just added some illusion to balance out the look just from head to toe. So this is about balance now. It's not about trying to look like you got it and you don't. It's just about balancing the look so it doesn't look unbalanced. So I love this. She dressed it up with some gym shoes. Mind you, her ankles are really, really skinny, right? So she did the Air Force Ones with the dress, but she did the ankle socks and they're white. So anytime you wear a brighter color, it's going to blow up, make you look bigger. Okay, so I feel like it added the illusion that maybe her ankles are a little bit bigger, but again, it's not about looking like something, it's about the balance of the look. Love this look from her. Hair was tea, everything was tea. I love this whole look from her. The next one, like I said, my girl is top heavy, and I'm not saying that you got to show your belly because everybody ain't got the belly to show. Me, I personally could not wear a shirt like that, honey, because my belly, it just ain't that flat, and that's fine. But I feel like she was working her win. She wore the fly top, wore the baggier pants to kind of like balance out the look. So again, it was just giving balance. And her face card never declines. So not only that, the girl's face is T. Hair be T. So the girl looks good. She's very, very pretty. So that adds, like, and it just gives fly. But I like how she balanced it out for her body type. And again, baggy jeans are in, so it doesn't have to be super tight, but it was balanced. So I guess now we're just talking about giving balance. And then the last one, I love this one because, first of all, the company who makes that dress, it is Black owned. So to see her in it, because I was already following him, I was following them, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so fun to see her in it. I always love Black people supporting Black people, especially when it comes to anything that a Black person is doing. Support a Black person. And I love that dress because it gives corset. So this is heavier on the top, you know, at the top. So she got a little one too, but it also gives that flare at the hips. So it adds that balance. Remember I told you that her ankles were a little bit smaller. So she added this D squared heel, and it does have, you know, the cuff or, you know, around the ankle. But it, again, it's also white. So I don't know, like, if that was intentional, like somebody really like was in a bag with that and like knew. But I love that look. It is super balanced. Again, the face card never declines, and the hair is also T. So I love that look for her. And then my last one, I really, she gotta have a stylist because I was like, this, not saying that she couldn't do it herself, but the way that they just like the symmetry of the look for me, it's just, it just gave. So first of all, hair T, face not declining at all, right? Boobs pushed up to the quads, and then her dress. So I want to focus on her dress. So the dress is like a mini corset, so it does give her that pinch, right? But it also comes all the way down to the ground. Mind you, her ankles are very, very small. And the only reason why I noticed that because I have smaller ankles. You know, if I'm not swollen, my ankles are smaller. When I lose weight, my ankles are smaller. but they balanced the dress to bring it all the way down to the ground, and I love that because it complemented her shape, and it also just gave again that balance. So I love that look, and I wanted to. I just love that look because I feel like it was just very well done. Like, and if you want to, you can go to her page, just scroll or whatever. But this is my girl. I do love me some Lauren. But she was like the perfect example I could give for like somebody who was like a little bustier at the top and just kind of like did it right. And just take that for you. Like, you don't have to be like super small, but like make it work for you. Like, whatever you have working, work it. Okay. And yeah, that's the last picture I have for her. So let's get into our next category. All right, so last thing I'm gonna mention is legs. So usually God will give you something, honey. I don't care. He will give you something. I don't care if it's a skill, if it's a body part. Like, God will give you something. Like, I feel like He don't leave you with nothing. And if you feel like you ain't got nothing, honey, you better pray about it and find it, because I promise you He gave you something, baby. And it might not be physical, you know what I'm saying? But this is just like fashion, innocent fashion. So my next thing is legs. Like, let's say you just got legs, baby. Show them legs, okay? Show them legs. Show them legs. Okay, so moving into my next thing, the topic is to work your win, right? So we talked about, all the body parts and all of that. Whatever your win is, like, work it. Like, say it's legs for you, since we on that topic. Go to the gym and work your legs, honey. Get them more stronger. Get them more toned. Like, max out on what's working, okay? For me, like I said, for me, I've been working out a little bit, but I have changed my eating a lot because of gut issues. So I'm like, I have to change my eating a lot, and I have been working out a lot more. But I ain't been like going hard, but I have been like, consistent, just like working out. But I ain't been going hard. I'm gonna be going hard, but just not yet. And my thing is just like work your win, like whatever that is, like, girl, work it. So meaning make it better. Those areas that you don't like, make it better. Like, for me, I have bigger arms. Like, so for me, I have to oversize order stuff because, the girls is getting the arms done and they skinny, and so they just like, if I get a jacket, I always have to size up because the arms be skinny. Like, and I feel like my arms is definitely big, but I don't feel like they definitely giving Big Mama move your arm. Like, but whatever, so so for me, I'm gonna work on my arms. I do have rolls on my back, so I don't have the skins back, but I also ain't wearing the back out dress either. Like, I wear my spank, I wear my bra, and if you don't have, get a back bra. Like, cover it up. Like, you don't have to, just because you bold enough to do it, and I'm gonna just say this just on an honest note, just because you're bold enough to do it doesn't always mean that you should. Just because you got the balls to do it don't mean that you should. So work your win. If you got a fupa, honey, wear a spank. Now, let's say you feel like you have a square body type, where you feel like you ain't really got no shape. Wear a waist trainer, y'all. I used to waist train 8 hours a day, all day, every day. I have not been waist training because that has not been my focus. I'm not gonna lie. But a waist trainer worked. My waist was crazy. Okay, when I look at old pictures and stuff, maybe I can find an old picture. Waist was snapping. Okay, waist trainers work. You don't have to necessarily have, the full hourglass, but guess what it will do? It will cinch your waist in. It will give the illusion that your butt is bigger. Same butt you've been walking around with, but because your waist looks smaller, it appears more bigger. Waist trainers work. Don't die in them. Wear it for as long as you can, take it off, but waist trainers work. Put on a waist trainer. Wear it for a couple hours during the day. They say try to get up to 8 to 10 hours, but yeah, they do work. I'm not gonna lie, they work. Absolutely. Without a doubt, they work. I love me a waist trainer, honey. I love my waist trainer. You need to put it back on. But I have not been waist training, child. I haven't. But when I do, y'all gonna see a full difference, I promise. So yeah, in this case, I'm just saying, like, work what's working for you. Maximize on that. Work what you don't like. And I guess my next tip is, like, how they say, like, dress for the job you want. In this case, dress for the body you have. Okay? Like, definitely, get to where you want to be, have motivation, get better, but you don't have to hate yourself every day. You don't have to lay on the table and risk your life. You know, that's what essentially I'm trying to get to. You can do better, and it might take some time. Like, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Hey, mommy, how you doing, girl? But yeah, give yourself grace, okay? Just dress for the body that you have so it's flattering. Just because you bold enough to put it on, like, put something on that's going to flatter the body type that you have, okay? That's all I'm saying with that. All right. So my next thing is just like ways to conceal your imperfections. Wear a spank. Get a back bra. I don't have a back bra, but I do pull mans down. I want to invest in a back bra, so I want to do that. I got on my notes to say little booty cuties. So little booty cuties is what I'm saying. Is like, you ain't gotta have the big butt no more. Like, grow. If you don't feel like your butt is like wide and all outside, this is the time for you, because everybody is getting back to health. I feel like after 2020, like, we was big backing it. We was, eating what we wanted, and now I feel like people are like, okay, I've eaten enough. Now it's time to take care of myself. Like, we don't have to eat everything that we want, all the time. Definitely treat yourself. Like, do not live your life feeling like you don't deserve good things. If you want to have something fluffy, something sweet, have it. But what you can't do is have it every day. For me, I'll be 34 next year, and I look at my life like I have had my fair share of sweets. Let me take this gum out of my mouth. Okay, I'm back. So before I had my daughter, before I got pregnant, I was never a sweets person. Like, I was savory. But after I had my daughter, my sweet tooth was crazy. It was so bad. And my daughter's about to be 12 years old. And I have had that sweet tooth for that long. And I remember this dream guy gave me, like, if you don't stop eating them sweets, and it would usually be like around the time I'm about to come on my cycle, that's usually like why I would bloat, because I would indulge and it would just blow me up really, really bad. God was like, if you do not stop eating them sweets, you are going to be a diabetic. And I was like, I don't want that for me. So I was like, let me slow down on the sweets. And then I got sick and I had to change my completely eating habits. So like, me sitting here and my stomach not running over like in the video, like, yeah, my buttons is popping a little bit. That's because I'm gonna talk about this outfit later, but because I needed to size up. But like, I'm looking at my body in the videos and I'm like, wow, my stomach has went down so much just because I have cut sugar completely out. Now, with me cutting sugars completely out, I do drink a lot of artificial sugars. Like, everything I drink, which is mostly water, but I do mostly sugar-free everything, and that's not good either, but it's better than like the confectionate sugar and all of that. And I hope I said that word right. If I didn't, please forgive me. But all those sugars, it just was not good for me, and I was able to cut them, but I would literally prophesy over my life, like, I crave healthy foods. I do not have a sweet tooth no more, and I don't. Like, I haven't had no sweets. I ain't been to Crumble. Crumble sits right at the corner of my street. I haven't been to Crumble. I haven't had it, but I also have not had a desire for it. So I just hope that that continues to go for me, because like I said, I've had 12 years where I have given my body what it wanted. And it's like, now I have to change my ways, because I want to carry my body. I want my body to carry me. I don't want to have to carry my body around, if that makes sense. So I had to change it. So we definitely just got to get better. And that's okay. We got to get better. Siri, I'm not talking to you, girl. But yeah, we just gotta get better, like, with our eating, like, just period. Especially as, I'm not even gonna say as black women, as everybody, like, period. Because for real, everybody ate the same stuff. Some of us just gained weight and some of us didn't, and that's just the truth. But definitely food was made to be enjoyed, but like, let's not overdo it. Let's take care of ourselves. So yeah. Waist trainer, I talked about that. I talked about me having larger arms, so I just wanted to elaborate a little bit. Like, if you do have larger arms, let's not wear any muscle tees. So shirts that stop right here, and I might have some pictures of some, but that don't mean that I needed to wear them. So shirts that stop like right at the shoulder, what it does is it breaks up the look and it makes your arm bigger. Either you're gonna do a quarter or a long sleeve or décolleté full out. Like me, I love my décolleté, so I would do like a bandeau, uh, sleeveless, full out. Or if I'm doing spaghetti straps or anything like that, you can do skinny, but what you can't do is like break up the look. So like midi, long, bandeau, so shoulderless, or strap because it's a very small distraction, or anything tied up around, the neck or anything like that. You can do that if you have bigger arms. And then I guess just working on your arms, because I feel like I'll be working on mine, but I feel like I will always have like a meatier arm. I've come to terms with that. But again, I've also gained like 35 pounds. We could talk about that in another video. But I have come to terms with the fact that yes, I gained 35 pounds. I really, really did. And I need to lose 35 pounds. And it's fine. Because I accept what I did with that. Clowning. The next thing is not, so yeah, again, just size up. If you feel like you got bigger arms, just size up, girl. Especially in a jacket or a top, just size up. And then the next thing I'm gonna get into is just like some body care tips, like nothing too extreme. You probably heard it, but I just wanted to mention it. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. But yeah, I'm gonna close the video out with our body tips. Okay, so some body care tips that I wanted to share. One is, okay, and this is for brown skin people, only because I'm brown skin, so I don't know if I'm pretty sure the same thing will work for you. The skin is a organ, we all carry it, but for me, I'm talking about the brown skin girlies. So if you don't know, I am a licensed esthetician. I am also a licensed esthetician educator. So this is what I do for a living. So I teach skin. I work at a cosmetology school. I have been doing this for 5 years now. Crazy. I have been a makeup artist for 10 plus years now. Crazy. But as far as skin goes, so like say you feel like your skin is either one, dingy, two, like dingy, like it just doesn't look vibrant, it's kind of dull. It could be because of outside things like smoking, alcohol, that can make your skin look dingy. And I'm talking about body skin, not necessarily the face. Literally body skin. Say your skin is dingy, you feel like it looks dull, you may have like some hyperpigmentation. What I have learned is, so I am a black soap lover, right? And the soap that I buy is like $4.99 a bar. So I hadn't got any black soap, so I went back to Dove, and Dove was getting my skin squeaky clean. But I noticed that as I was using it, my skin was losing its vibrance. And I'm like, man, I really like that Dove. It works with my pH, so it doesn't throw it off. But I was like, man, I feel like it's making my skin dingy. Like it just doesn't look vibrant. So I chose to get the Dove Shea Butter. And any of the black soaps that I use, they always have like shea butter in it. So my skin works really, really good with shea butter. So I bought the Dove Shea Butter, and it is a 10 out of 10. Dove, if you would like to sponsor me, please. I am waiting. I'm prophesying that Dove is going to sponsor me. So just wait on that. Dove is going to sponsor me. But their shea butter, it really, really works. It keeps my skin vibrant, but also I took it up another step. So with my moisturizer, I like Jergens for me because I have extremely dry skin as well. But Jergens is the one that I feel like moisturizes my skin the best. So you have vitamin C for your face, right? So vitamin C is going to tone the skin, meaning it's going to help with the hyperpigmentation, so making the skin evenly all one color. It also tones the skin, so it has some tightening effects to it. So it tones, tightens, and it brightens up dark areas, the vitamin C, right? So my vitamin C that I was using for my face, I was like, what if I mix this with my moisturizer and put it on my body? Yeah, I'm back vibrant, y'all. So I mix my vitamin C that I use for my face. Just think the skin is all one organ. So whether it's on your face or on your body. I'm not putting it up in no areas or nothing like that, but I'm definitely putting it all over my body, and I'm seeing my skin still be super vibrant, and I love that for me. Another product is if you have any like niacinamide serums or anything, girl, mix that in your lotion and put it on your body. Also, another thing which I feel like is my number one thing that helps is exfoliating your skin. I feel like all the girls do this. If you don't do this, get you a sugar scrub. I'm not even a sugar scrub girly, but I do love my Tree Hut sugar scrub. It leaves my skin feeling like butter, But on a daily or every other day, I just use my exfoliating gloves. I will wash up first, like with my regular rag and my Dove shea butter, and then I will exfoliate with my Dove shea butter. Just kind of rewash my body using exfoliating gloves. And you ain't got to worry about your pH being thrown off or nothing like that because there's no product but your soap that you use. So I don't know. Like I know a lot of people using like the EOS and the I I don't see how y'all do that. It might work though with your chemical makeup, but for me, simple is more. But if you want vibrant skin, add you some vitamin C, the one that you use for your face, unless somebody comes out with the vitamin C for the body, then you would use that one. But just put some vitamin C. That the same way you care for your face, care for the skin of your body. Like you want it to be all one color, but exfoliating is going to be your best friend. Waxing is going to be your even bester friend because waxing really keeps that skin intact. And then the other thing is just teeth whitening. So everybody's brushing their teeth, I'm going to assume, but like use all whitening products. Like you don't have to go get veneers. You can take care of the teeth that you have. Just make sure that all of your toothpaste and mouthwash is all brightening. It's all whitening. Don't get the regular stuff. Just get the whitening. I use the charcoal Crest toothpaste. That's my favorite. It whitens my teeth, and I also use the Crest whitening mouthwash, and I feel like it whitens my teeth. You can also use whitening strips, but just something, just to have, just to kind of care for yourself, just to kind of bump it up a little bit more. Crest white, just they don't even have to be Crest, but just anything whitening. And then another thing, dang, I just lost it. So the whitening of the toothpaste, the whitening of the mouthwash. Oh, another thing, drinking everything that you drink through a straw. I know they say like, oh, if you drink through a straw, you can have smile lines. You've drank more, I'm sure. Just saying, a straw is the least of your worries, honey. If you feel like you are getting smile lines, keep that part hydrated. Like even taking it back old school, like get you some petroleum jelly, put it in your smile lines so it can keep it moisturized. Moisture is what's going to help keep you from getting wrinkled, okay? Drink everything through a straw, okay? Everything through a straw. And if you feel like you may be having some effects from a small straw, I don't feel like I am. Get a bigger straw. They sell those. But everything through a straw. So yeah, let's talk about my outfit real quick. I'm gonna give you guys the details on it, and then we'll go ahead and close out this video. First of all, I just want to say I really enjoyed this. I can tell that I'm passionate about it because I was so excited about it. I have my little notes. If you don't know, I am a type A, B kinda personality. Like I love a spreadsheet. I like to see it in writing. I love doing an outline. That's maybe why I am a teacher, an educator. I just love the breakdown of things. So I hope you guys really took something away from this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 500 followers. I know that's a small thing, but it's a big thing for me. And I'm also trying to get to 100 followers on my business page. So I am going to link that down below. Hit follow. I only need 15 more. My goal is to get there by January 1st. So if you have made it this far, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and as well as follow my business page. And yeah, let's get into the details of this outfit that I'm wearing right now. Anyways, this outfit is going to be on my website. I ordered this in March from my vendor, and first of all, when it came, it was supposed to be like long, like super extremely long to the ground. It did not show up to my door like that. And I was like, dang, I don't want to sell no lie. So I haven't worn this outfit. I have not put it on my site or anything. So I'm just going to put it on my site for $20. So if you want it, go get it. So again, I'm 5'5". It only comes into a small to a large. I think that's unrealistic. I will always carry like an extra large to a 2X, at least in the beginning of my brand. But my goal is to serve every woman at the end of the day. But that's why I don't do a lot of clothes, because a lot of these clothes go from small to large. That's unrealistic for me. I'm not even a large sometimes. Sometimes I need an extra large because I am hippier. So yeah, that's not fair to me. It's not fair to you. So I am going to put this on my site for $20. So if you are 5'5" or shorter, I would definitely get it because you can still wear heels, and it's still, it's still a really cute steal. It's just, it was supposed to be longer. So yeah. Also, this ring is from my site, and these glasses are also from my site. And then remember, if you are from my YouTube, just use the code YouTube10, and yeah, you get a discount. But this video was so much fun to me, guys. I really enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for listening to me chat while I drop some gems. And yeah, if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing now. And I will see y'all in the next one. Happy holidays.